We've all watched one of those millionaire 6 a.m. morning routines or a video that promises us that we'll be able to work for 12 hours in a row if we watch it. I think that successful people have all been lying to us because none of these productivity skills or routines are actually what makes them successful. If I really trace back to all the people around me whom I deem as successful, meaning that, they're doing something that's impactful, they have a lot of meaningful relationships, they have a wide range of knowledge, they have a specialized skill, and of course, great personality, great ethics, and all of that. When I see people around me who are successful like that, and I trace back to all of their habits, all of their routines, the one thing and the one character that really stands out to me is the fact that they're just way better at showing up than everyone else. What I mean by this is that as humans, none of us are perfect, and it's really hard to keep us on track all the time. We're not going to eat healthy 24/7 for 365 days. We're not going to be able to show up to the gym every single day in our lives. We're not going to be able to wake up at 6 a.m. or go to sleep at a reasonable time all the time. But successful people, they understand the formula to achieving a lot of ambitious goals. And the formula is that even when you fall off track, the main thing that you want to do is that instead of, I guess, like an average person, or sometimes like me, who's gonna continue to rot and continue to stay in that negative cycle, they're way better and way more aware at getting themselves out of that cycle and turning these negative habits into the positive ones. If they do go to sleep at 3 a.m. for one day for some reason, the next day they'll understand to not nap and then to go to sleep at a reasonable time. Whereas for me, sometimes I would just choose to start napping during midday because, oh, I didn't get enough sleep anyways, and then I end up sleeping at 3 a.m. again. Successful people, they also understand that all of these habits, although you don't see the immediate results of having all of these structures and all of these mindsets and mentalities, they understand that in the long term it does lead to compounding and it leads to an effect that's way more than what you can see right now. And I guess it's just something for us to keep in mind because I think it is 10 times easier for us to fall off track than it is for us to keep a habit for more than 21 days in a row. And that's why a lot of the times we set all these goals and New Year's resolutions, so on and so forth. And I clearly remember that when I went to school at the beginning of the semester in January, everyone was showing up at the gym because of, I guess, their New Year resolutions. And I talked to these frequent gym goers, and all they tell me is that just give it 2 more weeks and then come to the gym at the same time. A few weeks later, half of the people are gone, and you never ever see them show up at the gym again. This just goes to show how many people want to keep something consistent, which is a lot of people. I think we all have the desire to make our lives great, but most of us do not have the ability to maintain these desires and turn it into discipline rather than letting that motivation run out and just not do this thing ever again. And again, it's a constant reminder for myself because a lot of the times I fall into these traps over and over again. And the good thing is that every time it's a little bit easier for me to get out of it, especially this time when I'm coming back to Toronto. I'm low-key proud of myself for being able to maintain a consistent gym habit. Although I haven't been doing all of those hardcore 1 hour workouts every single day, I did show up to the gym. All I did was show up to the gym and I was able to do like a half an hour workout. Wasn't my best workout whatsoever, but at least I am having that consistent intention and actually putting in the action to reinforce that identity every single time I stepped foot into the gym. Every time I put on that workout outfit, I am already getting one step closer to maintaining this lifestyle. And I think that successful people just have the same system for everything they do, whether that's journaling every day, meditating, eating healthy, drinking a lot of water. I think it does take a lot of us to work up to that point, but if we focus on 1 or 2 habits at a time and maintain it for a long period of time, when we do like fall off track a little and fuck up a little, just get back up again and continue on with those habits. In the long term, we are going to see the results, and sometimes you just got to believe in it. So thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.